Ah, look at him. Look at the little dabber. Ah, he did it again. Hello everybody. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. This is where we play Dungeons and Dragons. This is the Tales of Revedia. We have everyone here today. You know, the full fucking uh word for a group of people. I had one and then I lost it. I don't know what it is anymore. Um,
Cast?
Entourage?
Entourage cast. Oh, those are
Ensemble?
three good fucking words right there. Those are all really solid ones. I'm jealous. I should have thought of those. Um, yeah. To briefly recap, um, last thing our party had done was after a interesting amount of time in the wilds of or in the moving wilds, the party had returned to the city of Reveed, in which they had a meeting planned with a compatriot of theirs who they worked with in the past to venture into a place known as the Heart of Revedia. It is called that because it's in the very center of the lands and where all the sort of trade and waters that come throughout the lands flow through. Upon that conversation proceeding, they realized that he needed a little bit of convincing. And also, he did his best to express to them the danger that would come from sailing in unknown depth into the ocean in a box. Because
Rude.
there's a lot of dangerous things down there. Yada yada yada. The most important of them being physics. Um, but as you were all able to convince a little bit more, with the help of Zahn, he has begun the process of at least adding some resistances to the ship that may be able to protect you from the depths and the things that reside in it during your journey. But in the meantime, you have other things to attend to. As the person who in your party you recently found out is a second person, has found himself or found his other self and company in the midst of a little bit of trouble. As you all have made your way through teleportation to the Emerald Lane to their approximate location. Luckily, nothing went wrong with the spell. Um, you all have been searching through the jungle, sort of following their trail to meet up with other Sparks, as well as the group of adventurers he's been working with for this period of time. Blah. As you all have stumbled or continuing onwards through the forest, you eventually got a message from other Sparks saying that, or no, you found their tracks and also other tracks signaling that they were being followed. Continuing on their path, Sparks 2 team. I don't remember who Sparks 1 and Sparks 2.
We have Sparks one.
Yes, Sparks 1. Sparks 2 and company found themselves holed up in a cave, waiting for you guys' arrival, just to safely avoid the various creatures that inhabit this forest. However, it seems that something had caught onto their trail. While waiting, lurking in the bushes, before you guys were going to strike, hopefully that maybe you could find a way to make them pass or lure them away from the area without committing to anything hasty. A creature appeared from the midst of the jungles, a giant of some sort. Not a kind that was familiar to you, but definitely speaking and speaking to the leader of the group of Yanti. Um, it had told him to essentially flush out those in the cave that it was desiring the ones who search for magic, as you could intuit is Sparks and Co. That's not you guys. Sparks and Co. 2. Um, CO2. Oh, I don't know. I had a joke there. I lost it. Um, but with that, as that figure disappeared, quite literally disappeared into the depths of the forest as soon as stepping through them, the Yanti that were here have begun to move forward towards the cave in order to flush out said inhabitants. And upon doing so, the first one was immediately met with this massive gout of flame that covered the entire mouth of the cave area. And that is where we are rolling initiative.
Hyllis, I do have it noted down that you are holding your action to cast reverse gravity on the front of the cave mouth.
Yeah, we decided we'll just do that in the end of the initiative because we're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I
Because you
just wanted
guys,
to make sure. I didn't know if you had noted it, so I just wanted to make sure.
No, yeah, I got that in mind. Believe me.
Okay. I just want to make sure I wrote it down just in case.
King of the notes, come now. King of the notes, you come.
I just making sure. Where's my initiative? Hello.
We have some very litigious members in this group. We got all kinds of notes. Oh, that's right. This light. Okay.
There it
I'm
is.
the fastest.
I'm so dumb. Ew. What?
You rolled a 1.
ah,
Wow.
you have a dagger of warning. You should have initiative on advantage rolls.
I did.
Advantage on
Oh.
initiative rolls. That's what you meant to say, right?
Is that what did I say?
You said initiative
Oh,
on advantage rolls.
oh, fuck off. You know
Oh,
what
let's
I mean.
roll it again. That's fine.
So, Taryn, remember to take the initiative on your advantage rolls.
Gotcha. Did it?
That too.
Did it,
Honestly, you should be keeping track of whether they have advantage or not. It's a good thing to be aware of as a
did it
rogue.
roll?
I didn't
Just
You
roll.
roll
can't
again.
re-roll initiative. Just roll like a flat dex check.
Yeah, and I'll
and
just
then
update it.
You have to edit it. Edited it. Bleh.
Let me do it because I can select normal. So I thought I hit it to roll again.
Just roll a d20. Don't bother with the
Just
thing.
roll a dex check. You can't roll
Oh.
initiative again. That's what we just said.
And
what is it? R/D20
r/r space d20.
/R space D20. Why is my computer moving so fucking slow?
And what's your dex mod? Like a lot?
5. It's
Oh my
21
God.
altogether.
Awesome.
I'm no longer the fastest.
Well, with your movement speed, you're still the fastest. If that helps you feel better.
I meant in the combat. I meant in this combat.
Oh, that one shouldn't have been there.
Okay, wait. So
Why is my computer
What
moving
the
so fucking
fuck is
slow?
going on?
Oh, I was gonna go
Gunner's
Oh, that'll
having a
be
rough
fun.
time.
Took that down to last.
My
Huh?
God. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna
Alrighty.
be so good.
And I'm just gonna the start of things. 13 dex save 6. Oh, it's an advantage because Yanti. Disgusting. So they say he saves against the fireball.
Oh, do Yanti have advantage today?
Takes 15.
They have magic resistance.
How sad.
That's why the player race is like OP.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with that. Alrighty.
Can't say that I've ever played a race for its features, so I don't know.
So, as that ball of fire is set forth, blowing open and sort of lighting the foliage on fire outside the entrance of the cave, the one Yanti that is standing at the front, it seems to be injured. Definitely, it didn't seem to get away from the fireball unscathed, but very resilient. With that, we begin combat with Terran at the top of the round.
Oh boy. I have to think about stuff. Oh, this map is so big.
So there's a giant basilisk man, and these are all like big boys that are his men.
The game is still paused?
Oh,
Question mark?
it is. It happens a lot.
Okay. How far away am I? Ruler, hello.
A distance.
60, 70. That's probably more like 60. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's what do I got here? What's my range on everything? 20 feet? Oh dear.
Yeah, daggers will be 2040.
I'm 2060 actually.
2060. What's is the hand axes that are 2040? Maybe.
I mean, most daggers are 2040, but it might be just, maybe you made this one longer range.
I don't know.
The song said "aw."
All right. Well, can you please, ruler? Oh god, I gotta get like here. That's not cool. That's so close. I don't want to be that close.
Yeah. And I will say, if you're just running straight through the jungle terrain instead of on any of the pathways, that is, dude. Sorry, it is
Yeah.
difficult terrain.
No, I understand that.
And we have to move 40 feet to get on. This is the jungle path, right?
Yes.
This is the path. Right, so it's difficult terrain until we get to here.
So that's 40.
That's 40 feet.
Wow, so I can move half that much. Not even half that much.
You
Okay.
could bonus action dash.
Yeah, but I kind of want to do something. Where's this thing? What do you do?
No, he gives good hugs.
Huh. Okay.
You could, what's it called, if you wanted to, because you're 60 feet away, your long range is 60 feet. You could steady aim,
Yeah, that's what I'm
get a
thinking.
flat roll on it without having to move.
Mm-hmm.
Or, counterpoint, you could just throw it without having to steady aim because they don't know we're here.
You have advantage anyway.
Yeah.
Because you guys are surprised, and you have advantage on creatures. So just because they are also surprised, any hits you get this turn will also be critical hits.
Yeah, and I
Because
also
you're
with
an
Elven,
assassin rogue.
I can reroll one of my attack dice once when I have advantage with Elven accuracy too.
Yeah, you essentially just roll 3 times. It's triple
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, so let me do that with.
You
Oh, I didn't add that to my hotbar down here. Let me throw a dagger at this big guy.
wouldn't
Where are you moving
be
to do so?
Where can I see him from?
I mean, you guys, this area over here is more clear. Like, you have visual line of sight on them. It's just that the ground itself is very dense with foliage. You guys right here is like a line of like bushes and shit. See, that's why you guys are over
Mhm.
there because there's cover. But once you get past like the ridge, like over here, you can this can all be seen.
You can
Could I?
roll a flat roll to hit him with 60 feet from here, but you wouldn't be able to get advantage on the roll because you are so far away. It's a flat roll because you have disadvantage and advantage cancelling out.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, can I hit him? Like, could I reach? Could I like see him to aim from here?
Yeah, you could hit him from there. You can visually see him.
Okay, yeah. Let me just do that for this first one, just to see
So this one will just be a straight roll then.
what the fuck just happened to Foundry. Okay.
Just whenever you roll, just to get rid of that, just zoom out real quick 4 times and zoom back in 4 times on the webpage, and it'll put the UI back to normal.
Oh, no webpage. Okay.
Just on
So,
the Foundry page.
yeah. Okay, there we go.
14.
I'm sure that does not hit. I'm sure.
Yeah, 14 total is not hit.
Yeah. City aim is only good a next attack roll. Okay. And that's using my bonus action, so that's fine. Okay.
So she's not hidden.
Yeah, 14 does not hit.
No, I mean she's not hidden.
Hidden.
Oh, hidden? No, not anymore. They're still surprised, but when you attack, you do reveal yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, wouldn't
So
that
that's
dagger strike be at advantage if
She's
she
at
was
disadvantage
damaged?
because of her range. She's throwing at a
Oh,
60
I'm
We
sorry.
feet.
just literally had this conversation.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whatever.
I'm no Zelfar. I don't have a long range. That's it. That's my bonus action for. That's my bonus action for city aim, and then my action for throwing the dagger. So that's it. I guess
You don't
I
need to use your
will.
bonus action for steady aim because of the hidden thing. That's
Yeah, so you still have your bonus action. Like, do anything with that.
Oh, okay. I can dash on bonus action, right?
Yes, you can dash the bonus
Mhm.
action.
Yeah. So 40. So that would be I can do 70 feet normal, 60 feet normally, right? So that's 40 to here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so just person 40. Just the person. Can you click off? Foundry, please. How do I make the ruler stop being selected?
Click on the
Okay,
left
there
side.
it is. I
Select
gotcha.
token.
Yeah. Right, so that's 40 feet. Nah. I'm gonna stay there. I'm not gonna get there. I'm not get closer. I'm good there.
Cool. So as you do so, seeing the opportunity, you in this sort of a very quick underhanded throw, you watch as the dagger sails across, and the tip of it like pierces into the skin of the creature for a second, but it falls out without doing any significant damage, really. But with that, we move over to the Yonti's turn. He is surprised. Move over to Sparks. That Sparks' turn. I need to add other Sparks to initiative in the fellas. I'm just gonna put them back
And-
here.
Yellers. You change
Oh
colors
my
into
god,
all
there's
sparks.
2 of me.
Wait, are you black sparks or you blue sparks?
I
Neither, because they're both the same, both black sparks.
They're both black sparks.
yeah.
Okay.
We're both black. I'm pretty sure I
Okay.
did at one point send you my my black art color scheme, but
Yeah, I have
no.
them both somewhere.
Where can I put this where it will hit the most
Okay.
people? Because 20 feet isn't actually that far. Could hit 3. Which one? Which one's got hit by the fireball?
It'd have just been the
From-
ones at the mouth of the cave. These two.
Oh, he's tripping. He could have got more. Get 5 feet closer. Right there. So cast fireball there. Hit the big thing, and the 3 here.
Yeah, you can go ahead and drop it, and it will be dexterity saves for the likes of them.
Indeed.
That is a 12 for that one. That one will fail. And left to right.
Guess the circle doesn't like the idea of me hitting 3 despite me measuring it out. So
So only this middle one will pass.
the one to the closest to the mouth edge.
Mm-hmm.
Don't roll for because I can't get the circle.
Okay, well that was the last one anyway.
Get out like that.
All right. So go ahead and roll damage. This one will succeed. The other one will fail. Other ones will fail.
Whoa. 23. I don't know, is that kind of meh? No, 23 is not bad for fireball, is it?
Alrighty.
Well, I used my Tides of Chaos earlier, so I feel like I should recharge it for the shits and giggles.
At your discretion, I believe in you. Actually, wait, no, I need to. That should be. I forgot that one. And this one will also be. What? Wow, man. So 64. Okay.
Okay.
Oh
well,
boy.
Yeah, the fun thing is, yeah, if you
Again.
think about it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, go with that one instead.
Yeah, I think I'll take that one. That one seems better.
Also, so as that gout of flame goes sailing through the air, landing in the middle of them, and igniting everything in that area, you watch as even through with their magical resistance, finding themselves unprepared, they end up taking the full brunt of the fireball. However, it seems that the topmost one is he seems to brush off the flames a lot or significantly easier than his compatriots. This one right here.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over to where Taran was, and then take the additional action that I got to do.
No, it says you can take an additional action immediately.
Oh, well, I'll do it from this position then. Fine. Fine. The range of the spell.
Get rid of that.
120.
You didn't have any skeletons out, did you, Jungin? Because you didn't bring them when you teleported? Okay.
I know they're in my bags.
No, that
Okay, yeah, and I just wanted to make sure.
We were sneaking, so.
we're not being allowed.
I would have told you if they were out.
No, I'm just being thorough.
I didn't expect to have a second spell. I apologize.
It's the problem with these spellcasters. They don't know that they can just hit things. He's got a staff. He's got a dagger. You can just throw his dagger right now, you know?
1, 3. Zelthar
We're
is
gonna add
gonna
that.
need this.
Gotta add that other one to my hotbar.
I'm gonna cast Bless a second on everyone except for Zelthar because I don't believe that he needs.
I hope I get to quote that phrase later.
What is it?
Certainly for attack
bless.
rolls, I don't
You
believe
just
he needs.
hate me. It's okay. It's fine.
No. I think that you're so amazing that you just don't need it.
Oh, well, if you put it that way.
Yeah.
Hey, it's time to wake up.
Oh, God's sake! The stupid. It's happened 3 times already with the zooming in and zooming out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
bad.
changed anything in
Broken.
this campaign. I did stuff on the
Just
Tuesday one, but I haven't fucked with this one.
And then I will fly next to Terran.
Alright, cool. Sounds good.
Oh boy.
With that, it's his turn. He's Ooga Booga surprised. Go over to Kalis, yeah. And you got a special
Alright.
plan.
Wait, what the fuck? What? No, I'm not Sparks. Jesus Christ. Why his character sheet? Why does that come up for? Oh my god, not this again. Okay. So whatever. So just a question, does the leader guy who isn't the giant here, the big anaconda man, does he have any weapons or like implements on him that we can see?
No, it does not seem that he uses weapons.
Gotcha.
Like he does have there are bags at his side. Or he has things on him, but it's hard to tell what they are. But he does have some equipment that he's carrying, but you don't see any weapons visually.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. So I take the amethyst lodestone in my fist, and I do one of these, like the fist punch. And as a bonus action, I spend a charge to cast flight, not to cast flight, but to start flying onto myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna move up and into this worderly direction. Yeah, I think I can just get.
Yeah,
This is as far as I can get.
It's really equal to whatever your walking speed is.
Yeah, so oh wait, no, I can't because I'm not raging. I can't go 60 on my first turn, so I can get here. Yeah, that'll be good enough. That'll be good enough. And I'm gonna go up. So I'm above them a bit.
So how many feet up are you? Just for the sake of it. Where would you be?
I'll be 40 if I can be 40. I don't know about diagonal movement, but you know.
Sure, you're traveling along the hypotenuse. Whatever. That's good. Cool.
And yeah, then I can, does that post? If I click that, does that? No. Okay. Well, I also happen to put this onto my character sheet, so I'm gonna cast reverse gravity also.
All right, go ahead and place the template.
Oh no. Yeah, place measure template. We'll do it in a this worderly vicinity. Right? Yeah. Yeah. That. So I place that template, and they, I believe, all have to make dexterity saving throws.
Yes, to grab onto something or fall. So I'm gonna start from the bottom left, and this is. Let me take some.
And immediately after I cast that, I draw a Gnarl Heart, because or Oaken Oath, because of course I do.
Gotcha.
I can't stop calling it that thing, because I call it that for so long. The name's stuck in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm having a stroke. I forgot to use character sheets. Oh, here we go. You know,
It's okay, I did
I know they have
too.
magical resistance, but this is a dex save to grab something. So I don't
It's
think
a
they would. I wouldn't
spell.
give it. I guess technically.
Mm,
I
Nah,
don't have any negative emotions if you give him advantage. 'Cause that's
no.
fair.
Advantage doesn't make sense to me very much. Outside of it, just be supposed to be an advantage. That's for the next one. It's a 14, so they fail. This is for this fella.
Yes.
Can I just do this?
Yes.
No, that does not work. Two, and then two more.
Yes. Die for me.
And last one's for the big fella.
Please, please, please give me this. I just want a floating big boy.
The big boys are floating.
How high up do they float?
They instantly
Excellent.
go up 100 feet high.
And
Oh,
Elijah,
Out of your range.
if I could please, because I believe as he falls upward, he enters my attack range. I want to
And
slam the big guy's snake heads as he passes me.
if it wasn't forced movement, then yes.
Oh, so I can't do it because that's like.
Yeah, you forced movement into your attack range does not provoke opportunity attack, or forced movement in general does not cause opportunity attacks, unless Sentinel has some strange thing, which I don't believe it does.
Well, it's not Sentinel. It's the Polar Master feat. It says when I'm wielding like a
Yeah.
pike, other creatures provoke an opportunity attack when they enter the reach of my weapon.
But that's specifically the word opportunity attack. There
Sure.
is based on them. You don't get opportunity
Okay.
attacks based on force movement or when you force people to move.
Well, then I'm done.
Alrighty, cool beans. So with that, as everything goes flying into the air, these masses of whatever loose foliage there was, branches, sticks, Yanti, all of it is currently 100 feet up. With that, we move over to Zelthar.
Okay.
And there's no creatures no longer have any forms of cover available. Well, they didn't really, but
Yeah.
Okay, that answered my question. I was like, how tall are the jungle trees? Because I never
actually, wait a minute. Oh, this is funny. There's this area isn't. If this was in any other spot of the jungle, they would have cover from the canopy. But I said this area is more like a clearing, so you're good.
Oh, okay. Phew. Okay, that's just so cool.
That'd be
Well,
fucking
since we're,
hilarious, though. Now that I think about it, using reverse gravity, and then
I can't
you
see them.
him
Where'd
anymore.
they go?
I didn't mean to put him that high.
Did you guys use one thing of Pass Without a Trace? I'm just double checking.
It was yes, one casting pass on the
Okay,
trace.
okay,
That was
thank
all.
you. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the big snake guy that's really close to Kalis, and then I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows at it.
Go for it. So I'll type that these are all 100 feet up.
Incoming paragraph.
My bad.
That's a 16 hit.
A 16 will just hit.
Yay.
That's a low row for you.
Literally.
I know.
See, I told you he didn't need less. Even his low rolls are amazing.
So give me just 1 second. I'm just adjusting their what's it called? Getting their elevations up there.
Where's Bless do again?
D4
Plus 1
on attack rolls
to
and save
attack
throws.
I don't believe I did, because you weren't there, but I did give everyone the D3, or give myself and Terran the D3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, not Zelthar though.
Plus 1d3. Does Bless also do anything to AC? Is it like
No.
2 to AC?
No.
Nope.
Really?
That's haste.
Nope.
Alrighty. I'm so confused. What is all these damage numbers? Is that a D12? Why is there a D12?
Because 2 Hunter's Mark. It's a D6 times 2.
Yeah, you roll 2d6, not a d12. 2d, it's better average damage anyway.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
You're good.
Average damage 1. 1.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh, this is off to a great start, guys. Great start.
So just how much damage is supposed to be total? Because I'm confused reading all this. So I think 13 from
snake
the arrow.
eyes, snake eyes, guys.
So yeah,
Wah.
24 total.
24 to. Okay, I didn't see your first attack. I just saw double damage, and I was wondering what the fuck was going on. Yeah, the 31 hit definitely. So what's this total? 21. Is that what you said?
I think 24. 'cause
24. Oh yeah.
23 plus 1, 24.
Yeah, 24 points of damage. As you send 2 arrows that strike into the head of this creature, as it sort of the head sort of yells out and it turns, looking at the area in which you guys are sort of clumped up over there. You see this sort of red sort of hatred in its eyes. It's like because this is not fun. You've made an unpleasant situation for him. But yeah, that is you still have that's bonus action. You can move if you like.
I'm good. Yeah.
Cool. His
Currently,
turn.
Zelthar is quiet on the stream.
Let me see if I can turn him up a little bit. There we go.
I can also move closer to my mic.
I mean, and you're fine, like on my end, but on the stream they
okay.
said that you're quiet.
Gotcha.
All right, he's stunned. Sparks 2. You guys can't really see any of them because they're fairly deep in the mouth of the cave. I just have him showing right here so they can be seen. Oh, I need to mark that he tried to teleport earlier, so he does not have that spell slot. Because that didn't go well.
Surprised he didn't try to recharge his Tides of Chaos after casting Fireball.
Don't worry, it's coming. You thought one of you was fucking bad? Actually, he cannot see any of them right now. Because they're 100 feet up in the air, and he's in a cave. You know what? The bless thing, that's a good idea. You guys think alike. He'll bless Vince. Or no. Vaughn. Fucking. He'll bless 3 of them. We'll do it first level. Fuck it. And we'll see what happens to him. Roll 2d100. What's those two? An 82 and a 100. Oh, fuck.
Well, 82 is what I rolled.
So the 100 is the explosion,
Regain
though.
all of your... No, 100
Okay.
is regain all your sorcery points back.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's cool, I guess.
Not helpful in this specific circumstance.
Cool.
But it's still pretty nice.
Cool. So they
Flavor of
are blessed. And we move over to Jugun.
Ooh, yeah, it's my turn. So, do you have like a flat surface to do the portable hole, like right in front of me?
I'm sorry, say it one more time?
Do you have space to do the portable hole?
I mean, do you need a flat surface, or can you just...
I feel like I just placed it, right?
Yeah, I think you just place it down. It breaks the rules of space. It just has to be a solid surface. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just put it on the ground.
Okay, cool.
Let it full come out on her turn. And then as a bonus action, I'm assuming I can't remove things out of my bag as bonus action, right?
It is a free action to remove something from to remove an object, but only once. So you can't like pull out a whole bunch of shit.
One bone at a time. Got it.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
If you want to, what I'll allow you to do is use. If you have a bag just for bones, let you use your bonus action to turn it inside out,
Yeah, I'll do that.
and that'll just take out everything that was in there.
Okay, well, that's my turn. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I think I'm pretty good where I'm sitting.
That's
But if you
wrong.
just-
Oh, I spelled his name wrong. Cool. Yeah, it's good enough. Then we move over to these fellows, and they are also still surprised, but at the top of initiative, they are no longer surprised. What's up? Oh, roll initiative for. Oh, well, Lilith goes to the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it is going. This is going to be. Let me see the portable hole.
So I'm putting like in this area.
Yeah, it just be Lilith's action to escape. Not even to escape really, but to remove herself from the hole. I will also mark that you have a 10-foot hole in the ground in front of you.
I see no downside to this.
Yeah, don't go in there.
No.
It's 10 feet, right? Portable hole? 10 foot. Oh, no, it's 10 feet deep. I'm sorry. It doesn't say. 6 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
Cool. There you go.
Thank you.
With that, yeah, that's all that's Lilith's stuff to remove herself from the hole. She is slow as fuck. Then we'll move back to top initiative with Taryn.
Okay. I definitely can't reach any of those boys in the sky because they're all up there, right?
They're all 100 feet up. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up and then say to Spark sitting next to me, could Kalis always do that? And I will hold my turn for when one of them comes in my range.
It's like you're holding action. Or
My
hold
action, yeah.
attack
Hold
action.
my attack until hold my attack action until one of them comes until something I can attack comes in my range.
Gotcha.
You can move up too if you want.
I don't want to right now. I'm happy right here.
Search. There we go. Finally found their names. So that is your turn. Coming to the Yanti Abomination's turn as he finds himself flung up 100 feet in the air. Searching around for the source of said effect. There's not a whole lot that they can really do. Does reverse gravity fucked up range attacks? I think it does, right?
It doesn't
No, it
say,
does not.
it
No, it's
doesn't
not.
have any text for that. It just says, if a creature reaches the top of the area without striking anything after failing the save, it remains there oscillating slightly for the minute duration.
Cool. I just was making sure. I didn't know if they got like disadvantage on like range attacks or anything like that. Well, whatever.
They just up there.
Oscillating. A little oscillating.
It's like the spell might as well read, you're up there now. That's what it does.
All right. So the one in back, he's going to sort of right himself in the air. You watch as there's a moment of confusion as snake people are not adjusted to zero gravity in general, like most things actually. But as it realizes the situation and gets more of a bearing on its surroundings, it is going to pull out a long. That's not what I want to do. Does not blow itself up. It's going to pull out a longbow. And the most striking thing would really be you, because you're kind of just floating up in the middle of the air, Kalis.
Sure am.
There. And why is this attack was wrong? It should be. Yeah, fuck it. So that'll be the first attack. That'll be a 12 to hit you. That will not hit. And on the second attack, oh,
They'll need a dirty 20.
normal 9. So still a little bit disoriented. You watch as both arrows go flying past, kind of sailing wildly out towards the other side. They kind of you being at the edge of the gravity field and can't really like the gravity field itself is sort of
Or the
has,
arrows
like,
sort of like go overshoot me. In a weird
yeah, they
way.
kind of like come and then they just like like up, or no, it'd be down. Either way, they're wrong. But that is that one's turn.
They go the wrong direction.
Yes. But yeah, after that one, we move over to Sparks. It is your turn.
Is it? Isn't it the other Sparks' turn?
No, you go before other Sparks. I haven't labeled a Sparks too.
No.
Elijah,
Yes, ma'am.
and
Pain.
everyone in the stream apparently disappeared.
Yeah,
except
that's
for
because
Sparks.
I just realized that I actually brought up my notes tab over the cameras on Discord, which makes
Oh,
them all
no.
disappear. I should probably just
Gotcha.
move this to another monitor. I'm gonna do that now, actually. Anywho,
Okay, this isn't entirely what I pictured a moment ago. Oh, come on! Zooming
this one.
bullshit.
I just leave mine zoomed out at this point. I'm like, fuck it.
No,
it's just a
I mean,
67%.
every time I zoom mine out like one further, it'll immediately, like, within 5 minutes go back to how it was before. And, like, even at a zoomed out thing, which is, like, I have to go out to, like, 500% out and then back in again
Damn,
sometimes.
yeah. I'm just sitting at like 67% and it's not moving. I just have to read really tiny text. And I'm like, this is worth it. This is fine. I'm fine with this.
Considering they're up there, I think I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea.
I think considering they're up there and they can't really do anything, just gonna hit them with the good old firebolt. If that's all right.
Actually, no. You have to spend a spell slot on this turn, or you die in real life.
That's fair.
Yes, you can cast Firebolt.
Oh, where has all of it gone? I clicked fire. Jesus Christ!
Full string magic.
You need to get reading glasses to play with Foundry back
No,
at 67%.
this. When I clicked firebolt, this is how far it went up the screen. Like that public roles bit is usually attached to the taskbar.
Gosh.
Maybe I'll see if there's an update or some shit or something's wrong. I don't know what's doing that.
It's been doing this for like the past several sessions, I think.
So does an
So
18 hit?
that amount
An
of
18 will hit.
updates.
10 fire damage.
And which one was this on,
Pretty
just to be
bad.
clear?
The closest one. The big boy.
The big boy, okay. He takes 5 points of fire damage.
It's resistant to fire damage.
Yes, it's... Indeed.
It's mean. It's like all of my damage types.
Hey man, I didn't make your spell list.
I'm gonna use a sorcery point, possibly 2 if I can remember where it is, and to do a bonus action. 1 to see if I can do some more damage to it. Where the hell is all of my...
Cool, we'll put him...
Not that one. It's suffice to say, I'm using sorcery points to bonus action casts. No, they can't.
To what?
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch this time, the same target. Because I have the quick cast thing. I will look up its actual name in a second.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Just can't remember its name. 21 to hit.
Yes.
Take that.
Does
Oh,
not
wow,
seem to be
bloody hell,
resistant to necrotic damage.
That's pretty good damage. Maybe I should just do Chill Touch from now onwards. Anyway, that's my turn.
Alrighty, with that, it will move over to this Yanti Abomination's turn. And as you sort of making yourself even more well known than you were, you watch as the set of eyes gets dragged toward, takes itself towards you as you strike it, and its body becomes suffused with this necrotic energy. Just grasp at it, and as you see it, its eyes widen as it looks back towards the cave. And you hear it yell something in the language of the Yonti, one that's unidentifiable to you, but it is immediately followed up with one of them pulling out its longbow and firing towards you.
Oh, no.
And
Oh,
this
that's,
is this. Yeah, they get two range
it's
attack.
quicken spell is what I was looking for, and it's 2 sorcery.
Yeah. So it's a
I don't
23
really
to
know how
hit
use
you.
this. Ooh. I'm pretty sure even with shield, I can't deflect that.
Correct.
No,
Shield will get you to 22.
With 22, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you gonna do something?
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use a luck point to make it reroll.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. 15. There you go.
Yeah, that misses.
So the first attack misses, and it'll make a second attack.
Oh, it's got more than one attack. Shit.
That's a natural 20. Very good. What you gonna do about that?
Mistakes were made. I'm just gonna accept my fate this time.
Oakley dokley.
Oh boy.
You take 54.
I should not
wait,
have accepted my fate.
You take 54 points of piercing and poison
That's
damage.
fine.
As you watch Terran, as this arrow strikes Sparks right in the chest, the bolt itself is maybe like it. What's a good like comparative thickness for this? You see, it's about 3 times like the girth of a normal
Like a
bolt.
rod?
Yes, that fires from this bow, and it goes right through his shoulder. As you find yourself, if there was something behind you, you'd almost be pinned to it. And you immediately see the arrow, the tip of the head of the arrow, along with being slick with blood, also has this sort of green, like icky, some sort of material, almost like sap, covering the tip of it and the entire shaft. And Sparks, you feel that beginning to course inside of you.
Oh no, yeah, I do.
Mm-mm.
That was almost half my hit points. Should have just used luck again. I was like, nah, this is gonna be like 30 points of damage. I could deal with
Yeah,
that.
I gave you the chance. That's why I was trying to be.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, the first roll was 17. I was just like, you know what? It's 17. 34. I could deal with that. That's all right. Not 54.
All right. But those are its attacks, and that is its turn.
Whoops. Luckily, oh wait. So Bless is gone.
Oh. You can at least make a, it's
I mean, do I succeed on a natural 20? Because otherwise I have no way to pass it. I don't think.
What do you need? You need a 27?
27.
Yeah, never mind.
I mean, I actually can pass that. I have a +8 to con, so you're right.
No.
No, Bless is gone. There you go.
But with that, why did it go too far? It is Kalis' turn. And as you watch as that arrow strikes right through Sparks, there is a yelp of pain. And yes.
Right. So these guys all have ranged weapons.
Yes, they have longbows and scimitars.
Right. Good. So this has not gone quite to plan. So I think I'm gonna rage.
And they fall out of the sky.
And my spell ends. So just to rage for flavor, I'm just gonna like fly down to the ground and like do like the grab the purple gem in my hand and do like the superhero like 3-point landing
Mm.
and do like a ground pound with the fist, and that's when the spell ends because that's the rage flavor.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Huzzah!
And as you do so, there is this cloud of dust and debris as everything begins to hit the ground in front of you,
That's why I
including
didn't get
all the
closer.
steak man.
So
So
they're
what is it?
100 feet in the air.
Yeah, what's it? It's a
Theoretically.
D6 for every 10 feet, something like that.
Yeah.
60
So it'll be 10d6.
D6. 10d6. Yeah.
So I'll just roll it as a whole.
Elijah this evening playing Gravity.
It's a cool movie. I liked Sandra Bullock in that one.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Hey,
what
we
the
like that.
fuck?
Oh my god. How's that for 50 damage rolls?
7s out of 10.
Wow. That's what we like to see.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Fucking super Kalos away.
So finding themselves caught off guard, not even just the sheer force of it as a spell effect ends in the surge of wild magic as you activate your own internal functions, go surging throughout the lodestone. More so than just ending the effect, the gravity sort of intensifies as it stops, and they just slam directly against the ground, throwing up these clouds of dust. Let me just subtract that from their HP real quick. Holy fuck.
Sweetest.
So everything happens like simultaneously, right?
Yeah.
Because the rage triggering it, pretty much. So I'll roll that. Okay, so yep, that sounds right. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna roll the damage for it. I can choose between a 6 and a 1 at this level. Right. I think I'm gonna go with 1. Soup. Hell no. Yeah, so that would mean this guy would have to make a Constitution saving. No, wait, no, I won't go with 1. I'll go with 6 because he's not within 30 feet of me when I rage, and this is an instantaneous effect, meaning that would do exactly nothing. So, plan A, I get 1 extra AC, and anyone around me gets a defensive aura as well. Elijah, gracious DM.
I am known as that occasionally.
Would you consider them falling as entering my range?
Would you
without me
consider
having
gravity
forced the
forced movement?
But is it me forcing them to move, or is it the
It
way
does-
of the world?
Either way, nobody asked for consent.
I didn't realize that was also. I thought it was like spell provoked movement was forced movement, but okay.
No, any base, like even like if like telekinetic, like for example, like Christine would like telekinetically push, that's forced movement. Like that wouldn't provoke an opportunity attack either. It's anything. I actually looked into it more since we had that conversation. If it makes them move, so like if you were to use like the command spell and say flee, then it does, because that doesn't count as. If it makes them do it themselves on their turn, then it doesn't count as forced movement in most cases, if that makes sense.
Oh, so it's not. So like, fearing someone is not forced movement, but
no, yeah,
like pushing someone with magical forces or gravity in this case is
yeah.
forced
I
movement.
mean, or just generally the shove action is forced.
Yeah,
5 feet.
Right. Yeah.
That's the obvious one, but yeah, everyone forgets about that.
Okay. That was a fun little adventure in physics. I will hit them with my stick now.
It's another fun adventure in physics.
I haven't seen this shirt before.
Good shirt.
Yes.
So yeah, you
So
can.
I have to imagine he's prone.
I'll be generous. I'll give him a dex check for. They already took 50 points of
I guess
damage.
that's fair. I guess that's fair.
No, he's not prone.
Okay. Then to make that roll make sense, I'll reckless attack. That does the same thing. And then, so then I roll damage for that. And then I'll roll second attack. I what is it? Yeah. I mean,
28
so
points.
that would be 26 and 28 if their ACs are like 20
Yeah.
or something less than 20.
That will definitely hit.
Yeah, that's my turn.
So
Thanks for bearing with me.
in that flurry of blows, as it hits the ground, immediately righting itself, you see claws and fangs bared to face you in combat. It's not able to react in time as you just come bearing down on it immediately with Oak and Oath. There is this crunching sound as you hit the side of it, and you see like the sort of bone begin to stick out from the ribs that are lining along the massive form of this creature. And then you strike again, hitting towards his head. He watches the jaw just kind of unhinges for a second. He's just and it's dazed. It's very badly injured. I will say that. But that is your turn. Move over to Zelthar.
Yay. I'm just gonna shoot 2 arrows at the one seeing the whole gravity situation.
The big one?
go down. Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of cover does it have? I know.
It's big enough so it wouldn't have cover.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like none of the foliage would be able to grant it cover at its size.
Incoming paragraph. Oh, I got a crit.
Mm.
Oh, I got 2 crits. Oh my god.
Nice.
A lot of green numbers tonight.
These are better green numbers though, because they're for us.
Okay. Holy shit.
Yay.
Go ahead and add your Hunter's Mark 2, which would be a 2d6 plus 12. Okay. I'm mathing real quick. 46 plus 18. 64.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Oh my god.
Man, you sound defeated.
Don't worry. It ain't over yet.
No.
He is,
No.
but yeah, it's yours.
It's mine.
I mean, it just took 50 damage into 64 points of damage after taking another 50 from falling 100 feet.
So it fell, and then Kalis just like smashed the shit out of it. That's what happened before I.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so as Kalis smashes it, and it's a bloody, but like kind of like still fighting. Hope on the ground, like 2 arrows just fly through the jungle, and then one of them hits one of its red eye that just wants to murder kill or whatever, and then another arrow just hits the other eye, and then it just wriggles in fear, making a terrifying screech across the jungle, and then it falls on the ground. It dies.
And as it hits the ground, you watch as the body's still sort of convulsing for a second. The other Yuan-Ti looking at it in shock, mostly. Very unexpected situation they've all found themselves in. And as the creature is just sort of writhing against the ground, you watch, Kalis, as you being the closest to it. The form of this creature is beginning to like bulge and like pulse. And you look at the ground around it, and you see dozens of tiny snakes just throughout the area. And they're like continuous. You watch as the creature's getting smaller, as these dozens and dozens of smaller snakes are just dispersing all along the jungle floor. But yeah,
Like the fucking.
you're muted.
Was he like woven of all those snakes, or is it like a magical sort of?
It seems to be some sort of magical effect.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah. With that, Yonti Abomination, or with Zeltar. Oh, wait, you still have your movement if you like to move at all, and you can move your Hunter's Mark.
Oh, I would like to move my Hunter's Mark to the one that's closest. It's like
Like this one.
that one. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, definitely do so.
I'm not gonna move this.
Cool. With that, finding yourselves righted back on the ground, you hear the one that's up in front of the cave, or not? It would be this one right here. It hisses an order at the other ones as you see them looking at the corpse of what was their presumed leader. As they all seemingly get ready to. It seems like they're getting ready to retreat with their leader dead. So. Bum bum bum. Let me think. He's going to shoot 2 arrows as he's making his way out. Watch as they go towards the sort of south side of this area where you see it would seem it's just like a large cliff. It's not a very good area to run. But they are going in that direction. And how many feet do they have? 40 feet? Cool. So he's going to shoot 2 arrows at Kalis. Then he's going to retreat. This is the first one for Kalis. Let's say 21 to hit.
Yep. 20 or above definitely hits me.
All right. That is 13 points. I'm sorry. 16 points of piercing damage, reduced to 8, and 9 points of poison damage.
So 17. Okay.
Yeah, 17 total. And then it'll make a second attack. 16 will not hit you. So as the first arrow goes sinking in, and you don't feel the initial pain of the arrow itself, you've taken plenty of these, you're able to show that off pretty easily, but you feel this burning sensation, almost like fire beginning to spread throughout your shoulder as it looses the second arrow, which you manage to sort of knock out the way with Okanoth before running back over here. If you move 5 more feet. Yeah. Cool. With that, as even though incredibly briefly, as the sounds of battle lit up through the jungle, you hear the sort of like hurriness, almost as if the woods themselves are encouraging the bloodshed occurring. There's a sort of very primal desire, or like sort of primal feeling. It's existing throughout the area, almost as if encouraging you all to fight. Who is Zelthar and Jungum? Could you guys make your perception checks?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Maybe.
So how do I do that?
I don't know.
Roll or die.
Okay,
Oh.
so Zelthar, you don't notice that Jungum, seemingly your head turns in the direction northwards, and you hear the sound of something sort of breaking through brush. The sound of like heavy footsteps. And it doesn't sound like the noises you hear accompanying it don't sound like voices, but almost like these feral growls. That's what you hear coming from somewhere far to it's not far to the north, somewhere to the north. Sort of or standing out from the sounds of just the normal jungle and the fight going on in front of you. That we go over to Sparks 2's team. With that renewed bout of confidence, they still can't see what's going on. Vaughn and Ranford will make their way towards the front of the cave, assessing the situation. Move these two up. And as they do so, seeing the one larger creature is dead, and they'll be able to see some of you from this position, noticing the ones retreating. They'll both, I'll say, yeah, Vaughn will make 2 attacks with his his great sword. No, long sword. That's a 17 to hit, and the other one will not hit. Oh. 13 points of damage to that one. And then Ranfred, you watch as looking at him, he also seems to be very well martially trained. In his hands, he wields a spear wrapped in the handle of which is wrapped in some sort of like silk material. And as he lunges forward at the Yuan-Ti, he manages to miss both times as the first blow sort of cut off guard, still assessing the situation. He lunges forward, the spear itself sort of glancing off the scales of the creature, and the second one missing as he's has to take a step back to avoid a counterattack from the scimitar of the Yuan-Ti. Sparks, I have a question for you about other Sparks.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think he would feel being locked up in a cave, having to fight his way out?
He would be not particularly happy about it.
What is not particular? Is it dissatisfaction? Is it fear? Is it anger? I need one of the.
It's not fear. I think it's more angry.
Okay. Then he's gonna cast Disintegrate.
I see. That's fair.
Looking at the Yuan-Ti that they are currently engaging with, you watch as there is this vibrant burst of green energy that comes through the cave, piercing through the darkness. Oh, that's sorry, me. 14. That's a failure. And the Yuan-Ti that was standing there, engaged with both Vaughn and Ranfred, becomes dust. And you see sparks beginning to move out the cave as well. Yeah, I was rolling damage for a formality. It technically could have lived if there was only ones rolled. It had 47 and the minimum damage is 46. Wait, no, the minimum damage is never mind, 50. Azael begins to step out the cave. And lastly, he's dead. He's not, well, he is prone, but he's not, you see he's dead mostly. What will he do? We'll start with the firebolt, because I don't know. I don't have his thing pulled up right now. 17 to hit it? Yeah. 19 points of fire damage, which he takes. So, with that is their turn. Jung-un, we move over to you.
Go ahead and say, hey guys, there's something coming from the north. I want to group up a bit more. And then I would like to walk over to Sparks.
Which one?
The one that's closest to me.
Okay.
Like, hey, are you okay, bud? I saw you got hurt pretty bad.
He's like, and pulls out the giant arrow in his shoulder.
Why don't you ever pull it out?
Like that?
Oh.
I've already. I think.
Like, go ahead. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at level.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yes,
You're plaster white, buddy.
22 hits. 7, 8, 6.
Then I'm assuming you have like a pile of skeletons.
You do. There's just a fucking huge pile of skeletons at your feet. 500 pounds worth.
Do you guys want to go and talk to the other group quickly? I'd come over, but I'm trying to keep my distance from my other self. In case, you know.
They should still be animated.
Yeah,
Can I
60
command
feet. 60 feet is minimum safe distance.
Yeah, you're very much in combat still, just to be clear. But yeah.
Oh, Sparks doesn't know that.
We're thinking of having like a combat brunch
But yeah, can I
intermission.
command these skeletons to do stuff?
As a bonus action, yes, you can command them
Perfect.
once you animate them.
Well, they should already be animated.
Well,
Wouldn't-
you're animating them with your action, no?
I would have. They would have been animated from before.
Yeah.
But,
You
And
can't
just
really
put them in the
fold.
bag.
When they're animated, they have to maintain their shape. You don't just like take them apart like Legos.
really? I can't just
Yeah.
animate a pile of bones.
I mean, you can animate a pile of bones, but once you put them in the bag, they can't just maintain that because they wouldn't really. They don't fit efficiently, if that makes sense.
Can't you
Like-
Tetris this bitch?
I feel like I'm Tetris this bitch.
I love your facial expression. It's great.
I'm googling something. 1 second.
I think the real question here, Elijah, is wires tangling canon to Revedia? Because I feel like that kind of principle presents an issue in this.
I've been doing this the whole
Wires
time.
tangling?
Now you're telling
Yeah,
me I
like-
can't do it?
Like things getting tangled and getting stuck on each other. Because like if you're gonna, bones aren't rectangular. I don't know who needs to hear this, but bones are not rectangular. They're very irregular shapes.
I will allow this out of pity, so you can have skeletons.
Fantastic, thank you.
It's like, I will take that. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, oh kind DM, for your pity.
Oh my god! I just imagine Juggen just constructing a bunch of Minecraft skeletons with the rectangular bones,
I mean, they don't all match as it is.
like out of a Jenga tower, just like.
Pretty sure like they're both definitely switched around. Like, is it really all of Gabriel's bones in the skeleton I call Gabriel?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'd
Who
like to
even knows anymore?
I like to headcanon that Gabriel is the only fully intact one. That's my headcanon.
Did you give him like a different metal color to distinguish him, or are they all
Yeah.
coded the same?
Yeah,
He was the
well,
first one that was coded.
he was.
But they're all silver now.
Hmm.
Let's see. One bag of holding. 12?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that our metric? One bag of holding equals 12 skeletons?
Oh, shit.
Yes. So technically, I think I could put 14, but 12 is a nice whole number for me.
Okay. Well, there's your 12.
Fantastic.
As you watch, as you dump the bag out and they begin sort of like putting each other together as they're getting ready real quick, picking up the weapons that were strewn across the ground as well with them, preparing for combat.
Like Lego soldiers.
Like Lego soldiers.
Robots
even the
building
brick
other
noise as
robots.
you put them together.
Can I? So I want them to stay where they are, and then can I tell them to prepare for whoever's coming from north?
Yes.
All right. And that's all I want to do for my turn.
All right, you can do that. Cool. I gotta real quick. All right, I'm satisfied. With that, we move over to the top of initiative. Or no, not top initiative. There's one more fellow left. This one, it's going to. Yeah, Kalos is still the most apparent target, and it's got like a little ridge right there. This one will make 2 arrows shots at you as it moves, or longbow shots with you as it moves back, Kalos. The first one to hit will be an 11. Nothing. Second one, 17. Nothing. As both the arrows hit, but sort of you're able to move in order, so it's just sort of glancing blows off the armor, and you're able to rest easy. It's going to move 40 feet. Yep, right there. And now we're over to the top initiative. And as you what's it called, are finding yourself observing the area, you see the Yanti that are fleeing Terran. And with a call out from Jungan, something from the north, you begin to see movement along the ridge line up here. Of like the northeast. And you see these creatures what's it called, appear. These large reptilian heads. Each of them, the ones that you do see in front of you, well, maybe a little bit shorter than these Yanti abominations that are right here. Or they'd actually be pretty like equal in height. Double their size and bulk. These massive sort of bulging muscles that cover all of them. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to change their creature size because they should be large.
And where are they appearing?
I'm about to put them on the thing. I just need to fix them real
Oh,
quick.
okay. Okay.
I'm about to get my lantern. The big boys are coming. The big boys are coming. I don't even know what the.
Let's see. 2, 3. As they appear on the edge of this area, almost like scouting the area, almost like scouting, not necessarily seeing you all at first, just seeing the whole surroundings. They look very similar to the big creature you had seen floating through the river on the opposite side on your way over here. And then there is one amongst them which is significantly larger than the others. You see the other one, they all reach about like 10 feet. The one that stands in like the middle area is closer to about 15.
Can you
Yeah,
demarcate him?
yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
trying to.
The Fruxicures are here.
There we go.
Okay. I
If you want
think
a better visual about what they look like, oh, that's a really shitty image. I just realized when you actually zoom in on that, it's very blurry. Kind of like these fellas. Oops.
You got a picture of Nakai up there? Is that Nakai?
Oh, this isn't Nakai. I can find Nakai. I have a stat sheet for Nakai, actually.
That's concerning.
For some reason, I have it.
Oh no.
But yeah, the things on the left. Big, bulky fellas.
Gotcha. Guys, I think it's time to join this other group in the cave. All of us, even you, Sparks. Like I don't think we should stay here no longer. And I like point to the ridge.
Can't go in the cave. This is
Yeah.
a really big cave.
Yeah. And I would like to put
Are you just gonna dash for the cave entrance?
no.
Okay.
Not yet.
And
I don't think.
this ridge, just to be clear, like right here is probably about like 40 feet up. So they're 40
Okay.
feet off from where like the ground from floor would be.
Right. And that dude, oh, is that dude by the mouth dead? Is that little skull?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm just gonna go here and are you fucking kidding me? That's so stupid. I'm just gonna throw a dagger. I don't care.
Which one?
Doesn't matter. Uh, is this a ping? So target. Yeah, this one down here.
It'd be a
This
little bit
guy.
closer. You're just like, because otherwise
Yeah,
it'd be a
no,
disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm at 30 feet.
Okay.
So that is my whole movement. I can't move that 5 feet, so it's fine.
Okay.
Just bonus action dash.
Yeah, you could bonus action move forward or move closer, or you could use steady aim to make a straight roll. Either way, it'd be a straight roll. It's whether you want to stay in place or move.
I don't want to get too close. I do want to make it to that cave mouth, but I don't. I feel like if I get too close, they'll turn and engage me, and I don't. Oh, I could disengage. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep on running then.
All right.
I'm gonna go to like here. So I'm still a little bit of ways, I guess, and hit him. Hopefully,
Yeah. All
throw a
right.
dagger at him.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Just normal, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
18 will hit.
Hey, hey, damage, normal,
Double.
and then it's slash R, right?
Yep.
D.
Well, you wouldn't
So-
get sneak attack on this because you don't have advantage.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So it'll be 10 points of piercing damage as you watch as the dagger sinks into
Yeah.
the side of the creature. It lets forth like this, like almost like green, like bluish, like green blood that begins to pour from the wound, sinking around the dagger. But if that's action, bonus action, movement, we move over
Yep.
to. I'll roll their initiative actually. Oh boy. Oh, big fellow goes soon. Oh, it rolled them all at the same time. Cool. It's this abomination's turn. As you see, as it looks up, acknowledging, like sort of catching the eye of the party up on the ridge, and you don't need an insight check to see that despite their very lacking facial expressions, this creature is giving off the impression of what seems to be fear of these creatures. And it's actually not even going to shoot. It's just going to use both. It's going to use its action to just try and get further away.
Maybe they're friends.
I don't think so. Something tells me not so much.
Have
The
they attacked
enemy
it?
of my enemy is my friend.
They haven't gone yet. Speaking of which, Sparks, it is your turn.
But I need to know if they're my friend or not.
No.
I will say,
No,
as
the
they're
answer is
observing the
no.
area, you watch as they are sort of sniffing along, like the ridge. They haven't made a hostile movement at this exact moment. It seems they're more assessing the situation. Make me a history check.
Okay, I would love to, but my character sheet has been subsumed by
Make me a crocodile check, player.
a crocodile check. I shall use my Tides of Chaos to roll advantage.
10.
Oh, 10.
Looking at this, as you look up at the group of them, this isn't like a part of the Emerald Lane you're super familiar with. The South, you don't want to be down here. But what the vague information you do have about this area and the race of these sort of crocodiling people, this doesn't seem to. It seems to be more of like a scouting party that's just been sort of searching in the area. But you do know that the things they find usually only have one result to them.
They eat them.
Yes, they are ravenous creatures. And unless it's specifically a hunting party, they don't come back with things. They don't come back with anything. So that's your
Crocodiles
it's your turn.
or maybe sus?
Amogus?
Sussodiles. Okay, dokie. Well, in that case, I will. Okay, so I can move up. That's fine. Still 60 feet away from myself. Oh my god. Sorry. Like, it swallowed the entire, like, toolbar section on the left-hand side as well.
It's such. I need to get to the bottom of
Strange
this.
and annoying. Okay, there. Of that bush. I shall go to there. and I don't want to be the first person to attack the crocodiles, just because they might go for me. uh,
Is it?
the Yuan-Ti definitely feel like they're going the other way, right?
They do. Now with the appearance of these other creatures, they clearly don't want to be here.
Okay. How far away am I? Hey, I could bless everyone again. Possibly. But I'll do a first level bless on Juggen, Kalis, and Heron.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
And I'll recharge my turns of castle.
I forgot to add the D3. Didn't matter.
Whoa. Oh, those are low rolls. 29 and 38. Teleport up to 60 feet of your choice, or 38. 1d6 flumps appear. What do you think about that? Seriously.
Yeah. How do you think they'll feel about flumps? What do you think will happen?
Anyway, 60 feet is... Oh, but that's where the snake people are, too. This is... Everything is a
It's
mistake.
kind of flumped up, man.
That's flumped up. I'm gonna have to teleport over here.
What is a flunk?
Where did Sparks go?
You don't know?
You never flumped. You admitted that. She doesn't even flump.
He doesn't
Wow.
even flump.
I have no words.
I've heard them
That
in reference.
is
I've never
my turn.
seen one.
They're like a tentacle crab
The-
thing.
The space
Look at the
jellyfish.
flying. Look at the
Yeah.
flying spaghetti monster.
Basic. Yeah.
That
That's my
really
turn.
isn't what I pictured it would be when I looked it up.
So, as let me see.
Your hashtag last.
A plus.
So you watch as oh boy, how's he want to do this? I need to decide something for myself real quick. No one is super injured except for Sparks.
Hey,
Yuan-Ti.
I got healed, so I'm not super injured anymore. And also, I teleported away into a bush, so
Yeah.
perhaps they can't see me.
Yeah, but you did not use your action to hide.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
didn't, but like...
You have cover. Cover does not make you hidden. So you watch as that 40-foot drop at the edge of that ridge, one of the Croxagore just leaps, hitting the ground hard as there's an upturning of dirt. You see its sort of muscles flex under its own weight, and it leaves like a small little like a sort of indent in the ground where its feet had hit. The creature itself has this weapon. It seems to be vaguely reminiscent of actually Jungum's war shovel. Where it's just like this long, except it's like this long, like bladed, like semicircle at the end of a staff as it just looks over the area, and it begins to move closer, very casually moving closer to the group of you all. And as it's sort of assessing you all, looking you up and down, it takes a second, and it's you can look at it, Kalis, and you can tell it's sizing you up.
How many arrows does it take?
What's up?
How many arrows does it take?
Oh, are you attacking it with the skeletons when it comes down?
Yeah, because it said when they show up, it will attack them. Oh, those are instructions.
Yeah. What's your attack bonus? Because I forgot again. Because I never bothered remembering it.
+5.
+5. How many do you have? 12. You would need. So 6 of them would hit. So go ahead and roll damage for those 6 attacks.
Yeah. Could have been friends.
I mean, it didn't do anything. It just jumped down.
Yeah.
We could have been friends, says the person attacking them first.
They could have said hello. I heard no hellos.
Sounds like you're being culturally insensitive, to be honest. Assuming everyone has to work how you do. So that will be minus 39 points damage. So as the Croxagore jumps down and begins to step up, it is immediately assailed with a volley full of arrows. And you watch as soon as it's hurt, many of the arrows actually bounce off the incredibly tough hide of this creature, but the ones that do pierce through, aided with the magic of the weapons that they are shot through, it immediately lights up like its eyes. You see them filled with anger, and it charges the first thing it sees, which would coincidentally be Kalis, because Kalis is right there.
I hit it with the stick.
You do.
I'm gonna take a reckless attack because I think I can do that, even if it's not my turn. Ooh. Okay. But I'm gonna roll 1d3, and then I'm gonna roll a d4.
Reckless attacks are only during your turn.
Yeah. So
Sorry, not a reckless attack. I meant
Great
to say
Weaponmaster.
Great Weaponmaster attack with the penalty. So that'd be a 16 to hit.
Mm. 16 to hit. Oh god, I lost the stat sheet. Sorry. 16 will just hit.
By the power of
Hey!
this!
I knew I could cheese it out. Give it a +10. It's a 24
24.
bludgeoning damage.
41. Okay.
For the record,
Smack
this
him
is
in
like
his
a non-lethal blow. This is like a dissuade him from biting me blow.
It seems that as soon as a creature like became injured, you could see like you're familiar with a lot of wild animals. They seemed calm, but they immediately lost all sensibilities. And with Sentinel, he cannot move closer to you. However, he also has a 10-foot attack range. However, his bite does not, luckily. And as you are there, it's going to swing the sort of massive maul in this wide arc towards you. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah. He does.
It's got a +8 bonus, guys.
Yikes.
And you only take 8 points of slashing damage, or blood. Or I guess this is technically... No, this is slashing damage, because you are raging.
But it's a maul, though, isn't it?
Rage.
Or is it a spiked maul?
It's technically like one of those like slashing blade things. It's on the stat sheet. It's a maul. I just want to use. I like the flavor of it being the slashing weapon instead. That's all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, expect to take about 16 damage from these guys at minimum if they hit you, because that was a pretty not great roll.
Why do you think I'm running for the fucking cave?
I can't go in the cave.
Well, we'll tell you other you to go back further. It goes back. You can do like one of these.
And let me look at how this works.
And then we have to fight a cave.
All right, which Sparks is going in the hole?
No.
Who's going in the portable hole?
No.
Alrighty.
No.
That is that one's turn. It'll be Yonti Abomination. Seeing you be pinned between, or not really pinned, but caught in between the two opposing groups. Actually, no. It's going to go for the very small, unassuming human standing in the middle of the area. As it's still moving away, but it's going to shoot you with its longbow as it retreats. Here we go.
I want to dodge. Whatever it is.
Yeah, you can use your uncanny dodge if it hits. Let's say 17 on the first attack,
That doesn't not hit.
and the second attack. The second attack is a 25.
I will dodge that.
Yeah.
Uncannily done.
So 16 points of piercing and 13 points of poison. So it'll be 29.
Up to 14.
Reduced to 14. Yes, thank you. As you manage to avoid the first arrow, as it goes whirring by your head, you hear it sort of thunk, hitting a piece of dead wood on the ground, sort of just piercing right through it. But the second one catches you unaware. You're able to dodge it enough to avoid most of the blow, but it still leaves this wound that grazes along your side, hitting the flesh deep, and you can still feel like as a shaft hit, like a lot of the this poisonous sap that was on it rubbed off into the wound. But yeah, that's his turn.
First day in the jungle, I'm gonna get a fucking infection. I know it.
As it sees you all begin to engage with the smaller one of the Croxagores. They're not actually Croxagores. I'm just calling them for now because I forgot what I had as the actual name for them. So I'm just gonna steal the Warhammer one for now.
I mean, I
good.
have no objections. I think it's cool.
It's a cool name, I'll admit. You watch as the creature it's going to sort of say something, and there's sort of very rough, grating voice towards the other two, and it just sort of stands in position on the ledge. It doesn't move. It's just sort of observing the area. But the other two seem like they're preparing to jump down. And with that, we move over to Kalis. It's your turn.
Hi, hello. Geez, these guys. You know, they like to use the expression diffuse the situation, but they don't give instructions for when the situation's a crocodile.
That's true.
So, and the snake men are still retreating?
It seems like they're retreating. They're still taking shots while doing so, but
super dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'll just take some Great Weapon Master. Yes, Great Weapon Master attacks. Not Reckless, but Great Weapon Master, blah, 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 blah.
Gotcha.
And I will not roll a 4, even though the 4 hit last time. Wait a minute, actually. Sorry. This guy on top of the ridge here. The people, what is the height? How far are they up?
40 feet.
40 feet?
Yeah, that's the one. It gave them orders, but did not move off the ridge.
Hmm.
Maybe we should not fight more than we could chew. Maybe.
So he's 40 feet up there. Yeah, I can't quite get to him. 60 feet. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. I want to be pesky, and I want to see the biggest one, right?
Yeah.
In the center there, and I want to sort of like take the amethyst lodestone in my fist and just sort of like pull it in a yanking motion towards me. And then a similar sort of mirrored motion occurs with him, and he has to make a strength save as the gravity attempts to like drag him off of the cliff.
All right.
It's a DC 18 strength save, which is not a spell, so I think I could do that. I think I could do this while I'm raging.
Yeah, as long as it's just, yeah. If it says not a spell, then you should be good. But you do have to do damage, or you will lose your rage. You have to do or take damage, I should say. Next turn.
Next turn, okay.
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, that's athletics. Okay, this is just a strength save. That's a 25.
Yeah, he saves.
You watch as it begins to get tugged for a second. But the weapon it has, similar to the other ones, how just larger in size, it digs into the ground, just planting it next to it and holding onto it, and it does not seem to be budging. You feel yourself being pulled towards it more than you feel it. You feel yourself being pulled more than you feel it being pulled by the effects.
Well, I look at him and I go grrr, and I wag my finger at him, Mister. And then I'm gonna strafe around this dude, and then no shit, because then he'll have I'm just gonna reposition myself, and that's my turn basically. You can move on for someone else.
Yeah, if you step away from it, it will take an opportunity attack against you because you aren't within its range.
Yeah, okay. I won't.
Just letting
I
you
was
know.
just yeah. So I'm within its range, so then it doesn't matter where I am around it. I can impede it I can threaten it with the opportunity attack from leaving my range. That's my turn.
Alrighty. With that, we move over to Zelthar. It is your turn. As there's still the one raging beast, or raging Cruxagorn, and the other ones have not made any explicit movements yet. Yeah.
Okay. Good question. I'm gonna move, like, kind of near the golem, Mr. or Mrs. Lilith. And then I'm going to shoot the crux. I don't know what the crocs. Right next to Kalis, the one to the right of the golem, 2 times.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the first attack. We'll do one attack at a time.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Okay, here you go.
So 25 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh wow.
So as that's 15 points of damage. I just had this. So as the first arrow hits it, you watch as it strikes, and the creature already pretty heavily injured at this point. They're very hardy, but between magical weapons and martial prowess, you guys are outnumbering this one, and beginning to dispatch it rather efficiently. But as that first arrow strikes, you watch as it raises its head, giving out this primordial yell that sort of shakes the forest around you. And you watch as it's not just sort of the sort of red, rageful eyes. You can see almost like the wounds that have begun to accumulate on the creature from the arrow marks and from the sort of broken and bruised bits, sort of split where Gnarlheart had hit. Almost like this like red essence begin to glow. And at that HP threshold, he rampages. When he rampages, he immediately, will dash towards the creature that caused him to enter a rampage and make a melee attack. So, Kalis, you will get an opportunity attack as the first arrow hits and it just like snaps and lunges straight towards Zelthar.
No, you don't. I take it that probably hits.
21 will hit, yes.
So I Yeah, I sentinel him.
So, as you do so, you see him beginning to run towards Zelthar, and you strike it in the back of the knee with this wide swing as it goes stumbling for a second. It cannot get in range to attack Zelthar, so will have to attack the closest creature, which would be you, but it has to attack something, but it will not hit, so you're good to go. And watch as the maul swings. You hear or you feel like the wind as it whooshes by your face. Zelthar, you can go ahead and finish your turn.
Thank you, Kaylas. I'm gonna shoot another hero. Oh, hopefully it does a rampage again. Oh, I don't know why I did the paragraph thingy. There you go.
26, that'll hit.
And
Just
14.
enough.
Oh, yay!
And you watch as it sort of rears itself back. The wild swing that had gone wide on Kalis, the creature turns all the way around, still facing you. Its eyes, it's got like alligator eyes, so it's like look both ways at the same time, kind of. Is immediately met with the sort of snapping jaws that come towards you as the arrow enters into its throat. And you watch as the musculature around it just begins to like warp as it's sort of like coughing up the blood from all the injuries it's taken so far, and it falls over dead.
Awesome.
Oh, why'd that make them all dead? They didn't all die.
Are you
Just
sure?
very. I'll just mark.
All right.
There we go. Cool.
Disappeared.
That's your turn.
I think that's my max movement. So, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. This fella's turn.
Gosh.
Boom. You watch as it reaches the side of the wall. Because I believe it has I know it has a climb speed. You watch as the Yanti in its form begins to shift, turning into this large constrictor snake that begins. Yeah, its shape changes into like an actual snake. And begins climbing up the wall over here, making its way towards the top. And that's its turn. It's currently Snake. Sparks and crew. As yeah, this is very because they can never see what's going on, being in a cave and all. I'm just gonna delete that so it's out the way. As Vaughn, them all come forward, sort of assessing the situation. You hear them yell out, seeing the dead croc in front of you guys. You hear the voice of Ranford, sort of, "What's the plan?" As you see them all weapons drawn, not quite sure. Yanti on one side and these new assailants on the other, unsure of what you guys are really doing.
A good question.
Is that your response?
Yeah.
Freaking confidence in the hearts of everyone.
So as he does so, he looks like he doesn't see the other ones attacking, so he's not going to go for those ones, but he does see these ones. They're going to make their way towards how much movement? That's 40 feet. So they couldn't get within range this turn. As they begin just sort of moving forward, forming like a defensive line along the outside mouth of the cave. They're gonna just have held actions for things that approach. This guy, Ken, what is he gonna do? What do you feel like you would do, Sparks, as other Sparks in this situation? With the information
You're not allowed
that
to just cop out here. You're the one that's supposed to be playing. Fuck.
okay, fine.
I
I mean,
I mean, let's be fair. He'd probably.
Fireball.
Nah, I would say he's probably going to be firebolting at this point. You
Fire-
know. Yes. But
Would be the optimal target. Probably this one right here, because that one hasn't quite escaped yet, and it still has its weapon drawn. If I can. It's a 14. 14 will actually miss. We're not going to bend luck for that. It's a firebolt. They're leaving anyway. Who is that? Oh, that's my bedtime reminder. That's, I don't know what's going off right now. And he'll do in the company. Why not? As you're both pelting at these creatures as they are escaping. This one will take 19. Just sort of enforcing the idea that they shouldn't be here anymore. We'll move over to this other clock to start up here. As it sees the one that was accompanying them fall. I have to make a check. I don't know, GM roll. Yeah.
Question
No.
mark.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I thought. Did you was it just question mark? Or did you have a question?
No, it's all the private roll.
Oh yeah. Something you would definitely notice them as you're watching these creatures, which I don't know what level of surprise that would feel. You would feel about it. All these creatures seem pretty indifferent about the death of their comrade, and they're just going to remain upon the ridge. And it is your turn.
I would like to start walking like this way. Over here. For my skeletons to follow. But I can't control them.
That happens too often. I think it might be because it's not their turn or something, but yeah. It says you're the owner of them. I don't know why it's doing that. But I'll have them fall behind you, sure.
Yeah, right there. And then for Loof, I would like her to like move. I can't move here. I want her to move like right here.
Cool. Just like on the corpse of the thing, like above it.
Yep.
Alrighty. If that's all for you, then is that all for you?
Are we going to the cave or are we leaving? Wait, like shout out to I guess the other sparks.
He's just gonna yell back. I don't think it doesn't seem to lead anywhere.
So we're leaving.
Duh, I don't know what you guys are doing. Let's go. You all have more information than they do. They literally just stumbled out of the cave.
We're supposed to go somewhere and do a thing. Is the thing not there?
No, it's not in the cave. We were just finding a safe place. As you're having this
Well, I'm pretty
conversation,
sure this isn't that place.
you watch Jungum as you and other sparks are going back and forth. This massive bolt flies right past you. And as you do so, head whipping to the side to see where it came from, you see a second one. Also goes right past you. You watch as it sort of like makes its way through the sort of group of skeletons, leaving them unscathed. As they're dipping the fuck out of here. Are these? Wait a minute. Oh my god. I'm a fucking idiot. No wonder he wasn't doing anything this whole time. I didn't add him to the initiative.
I was worrying that for a pretty long time.
Fuck it. It's his turn. He's leaving and doing the same shit but towards Terran. Fuck this guy.
He's stunned.
Yeah, he was really surprised.
Just gobstruck the whole time.
That's a 24 to hit you.
uncanny dodge that.
You used your reaction to uncanny dodge
Oh, I
earlier.
did. I did. Fuck. Okay.
Is 23 points of damage.
Damn it.
For the first strike as it is retreating, and for the second, it's going to attempt it the second time as it's running away.
Oh god,
That is
that's
a
the
natural
wrong number.
20.
Oh boy.
This is going to
You
be a
have
lot of
luck?
damage. You do have luck if you would like them to re-roll that.
Don't do what I did.
You can just tank
I'm
it if you want
good.
to, if you think you want to save the luck point.
No,
Are
no,
you
no,
sure?
no.
It's only
Yeah.
going to do like a minimum 40 damage.
I'm gonna use luck to make him reroll that.
Okay. No fun. That's hilarious.
I was expecting that to happen so bad.
That's actually
I'm gonna use a second luck to make him reroll that because I had 3. I haven't used it for a
No,
while.
I don't
Can I
think
do
that you
that?
can keep using that.
Can
I
you
think
do-
you can only use it on one
Damn
instance of the
it.
roll.
yeah.
Okay.
I
What's my
can
fate
double check
then?
for you.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
I think you should be able to keep using it. Just like keep
Making
digging
attack.
yourself deeper in that
There's no way we
in
can do
that
it 3
rabbit hole.
times. Ugh. It's okay. You don't have to look it
Yeah,
up.
nah.
I'll take it.
That's
I'll read it.
unfortunate. My
It's
bad.
fine.
Where's the damage roll? It is 59 points of damage.
I'm down.
As you watch as while retreating, the second arrow strikes Taryn, and you watch as it hits her and she spins. The sheer force of it throwing her off her balance, and you realize just the bloodlust, and you feel the poison beginning to seep into you. Your entire body feeling like it's on fire. Like almost like almost I wouldn't say fat, almost like the feeling of like acid reflux. Like imagine that beginning to sort of spread through your entire being, and then things get very dark. Cool.
Not the word I would use, but yeah.
Seeing Terran go down, the sort of northmost of these creatures, you watch as for a second, its eyes like flash for a second, as if it's going to do like the same thing the other creature had earlier. But with a quick command from the larger of the creatures, it steadies itself, and it does not act in any hostile way. Terran need a death saving throw.
Is this a D20 or
Just a
is
straight
it single
D20.
one? Okay.
Just
16, pass.
hey.
Wait, hang on.
Oh,
Do
good.
I have
The wound of
hold
parry
on.
closure attuned?
Yeah. Do I have that attuned? Go to my inventory, please, for God's sake. Where
You
is
have the
it?
necklace of adaptation, the ring of mind shielding, I think, and the cold absorbing tattoo. I think those are the attuned ones. I don't. Let me read this correctly.
No,
You have
it's
the
not
wound of
attuned.
parry closure
I
attuned.
do? The grayed out one is attuned?
Yes, I don't
It's,
know. That's weird.
it's not
Yeah.
doing a rollover. Are you sure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do. So that is
So yes, you
yeah,
stabilize at the start of your turn.
yeah.
Good
Okay.
catch.
I remember that. I was like, wait a minute, I got a thing. I might have to be attuned to it. I thought I was.
This one will sort of dash off into the forest as it effectively leaves combat. Sparks, it is your turn. As you see the Yanti beginning to make their way past you to the south, and then you also see Terran has sort of gone down in the middle of the clearing.
Oakley dokley. 75 feet is quite far. This isn't Baldur's Gate where I could throw health potions and they get up, is it?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, without
Oh,
without the throw feature, I can't reach her this turn.
Stabilized. I'm good for now.
yeah, but it'd be better if you were alive. Well,
Yeah,
up.
no,
I mean,
that's true.
awake.
That's Very true.
All right, what's your plan?
I'm having a look at my plans. Yes.
Huh.
Can only go 60 feet. Shouldn't have teleported so far. Why are you so far away, Taryn? Why are you so
You're the
far
one that
away?
moved further away from me.
Because I sense the fireball, the thing in. Uh, I've been playing the cleric for so long, so in a different game.
Yeah, I'm
I'm looking
help
through
you
and
out, Taryn.
looking through my spot.
I don't know if I can hear what you're saying.
I guess it is no longer my turn.
You took too
Oh,
long.
I didn't touch anything.
I'm so sorry. I clicked on the arrow to like see the further the turn order, but
I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you had control
Yeah,
of
like
that.
I
anyone
wanted
can
to
just do
see.
that.
Oh,
I was planning ahead.
now I know.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's my turn now.
Let's have a look at my inventory.
What
What
is
do I
this?
have? Okay, well, if we get Tyrant up, then Juggen can, focus on killing people. So I am going to Misty Step. Start off with.
Okay. Valid. Good choice.
Did there. I think that's 20 feet. I hate the thing. There you go. And then I'm going to use my feline agility and bit to get to here, which I should be able to do with easy enough movement. 60 feet flying. And then I'm going to superior healing. And also, while I'm at it, make sure that I didn't wild surge when I cast Misty Step.
You did.
Never mind.
You did.
Yeah, I said those words. And
Hey,
as
how about
I
we just
began
all
saying
shut the
them, I was
fuck up
just
for the
like,
rest of
I've
the night?
made a mistake here.
Okay,
So-
okay. Well, you can choose between Emojron appearing, or you can do necrotic damage to everybody.
When I would have done it, I would have been out of range of everyone, I think.
Would it?
Because it would have
It
would
would have been the
as I
spell
cast Misty
effects.
Step.
Yes.
So it would have been when I was about here, which I suppose would have been skeletons. I'll have a pissed off Murderon up here, and just immediately run past him.
Oh, I
It's
don't
been
have
a
a
while since
Modron
I've seen that
token right.
Murderon.
Oh my god, I don't
It's
have him
it's-
ready. Where'd he go?
You don't have to have a Murderon token.
Yes, the
it's all right.
fuck
It's all
I
right.
do.
A superior healing potion is 84 plus 8, right?
Sounds right.
I'm at 1 when I stabilize, right?
No, you're at 0 when you
That's at
stabilize.
0? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
You've now got 32. Good for you.
Yeah.
You just hear something that is the Modron equivalent of what the fuck?
Sorry!
You and these creatures are fucking.
Yeah, it's this 84 plus 8.
This
So
is the same
32,
one
that's
from
my bonus action movement with feline agility and then action.
All right. Cool beans. So for the sake of brevity, I just need to know that the Crocs are going to remain in that position at least for the time being. Is anybody going to explicitly antagonize or do anything towards them?
I wasn't going to. I was going to try and like intimidate them or like try and talk in their language to get them to keep their group while we keep ours.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So
I just
that
wanted
sounds good to me.
to say that or just to ask because the other Yanti are just I accidentally killed him. He's not dead.
They're dying all over the damn place.
Because the other Yonti are just going to be able to make their escape on their turn. But you can continue to take pot shots at them if you like. But they're all within range to just leave, so they're going to do so.
So what are the Crocs doing here then? Like, are they after anything? Are they after the UNT or?
So first of all, let me pull us out of initiative if it's a possibility. And as oh, what's up?
They saw a flare. They probably were running to that.
Well, there was fires, there was noises, but it seemed like seemingly they had to be they had to have been very close to the area because they got here very quickly. Upon hearing that, let me change the song. As you guys are all in the area, sort of beginning to regroup. Sparks helping Taryn get up. The others that were inside the cave, moving a bit closer to join you guys. The largest of them says something out, and as it speaks, you hear his voice sort of echo in the sort of pit you guys find yourself in. And in common, it says out to you. Blue, fuck. I don't know why I started talking and got nauseous. Sorry. Must have been something they ate. It speaks out to you and goes in this sort of rough voice. Who do you fight for? As it just watches. Particularly watching Kalos, because Kalos is the closest and the biggest of you all. It was looking at Lilith because Lilith is bigger at first, but Lilith is clearly not very intelligent.
Oh, ma'am.
I took a
Oof, but accurate. Oof.
I mean, it's a fucking it's a clay doll. Like,
Yeah.
Well, in my most beast mode-liest voice possible, Kalis is gonna go. He's gonna go. We do not fight. We protect. But like, slower and with more gravitas than how I said it.
as oh, go ahead. Were you gonna say something?
And we're also looking for selling temple magical thing.
And as catching that, he ignores you totally, Sparks.
I just it's something that Sparks would do.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted it to be explicitly clear that he was not acknowledging you.
I figured.
And as you sort of say that, Kalis, it sort of takes that thought for a second. You watch as its face sort of turns to a sneer and says, "You will reek of far magics. You don't belong here in these jungles. The further and the longer you stay here, the more dangerous it will become for all of you." And you can't tell if that's a threat or a threat from them or a warning. It's very ambiguous. I'll say
Can I
that.
tell if it's the end of a conversation or is he like?
He's standing there because he's still standing there because you all are still standing there.
Shit, what do I say next? Guys, what do we say? This guy. We're travelers. We're traveling through the valley.
Looking for the magical item thing. Kalis temple.
Looking for temples, old temples. Altars.
And as you say so, make an insight check.
Can I read a crocodile?
9.
No.
It's a crocodile, all right. They don't have facial muscles.
Well, they do, but it's mostly for this.
They got the good one. As you do so, or as you say so, the only thing that protects your travel is the blessing of the old ones. Move quickly through here, for not all of us will abide by it. As he sort of gestures towards the corpse on the ground. The other crocs that had jumped down.
If you say like the only thing that what?
That protects your travel is the blessings of the old ones.
I'll nod back at him.
Dennis, can you ask him who the old ones are?
Yeah, I mean, does that ring a bell for me at all?
I do. I mean, something that's very, you know nothing about these people's culture. So that could be a god, it could be an elder, it could be it's very vague.
I'm gonna presume from my record of history checks that it also means nothing to me.
That's valid.
Or how dead is this Krakosaur that we killed?
It's pretty dead.
Pretty dead.
It's not a humanoid.
Oh,
You could wait, revivify. It hasn't been a minute yet. You technically, it could revivify it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, sure.
No, why not?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of reasons why not, but you do you.
I'm not the cleric.
That would give me 1 second
You
to
live
think.
your own life.
That was an unanticipated decision. Give me like 45 seconds to process.
Elijah, it has to be before 45 seconds actually, because the spell.
No, hey, watch
Elijah?
out. There. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Look at the game. It's good.
Oh, okay, it's positive. Her time is running out.
You're just gonna hide in your hoodie and just be like,
So, as you do so,
I pointed the Croxagore. Wait, oh sorry, is this?
This is happening
Sorry.
behind you. So I don't think I'm gonna be honest, Chaos. I don't even know if you see this. As it has, it's happening until after it happens. If I'm being honest.
Not all of
Sorry,
these will
sorry,
protect
I
us.
was getting ahead of myself. I was getting ahead of myself.
this
Yeah.
would be great.
You, as you place the diamonds against the Croxagore, and there are the sort of divine words of power that suffuse it with life. You watch as the body shudders for a second. I will say at first, it definitely like the body almost feels like it's rejecting the magic that you're trying to send through it. But then with like a shudder of energy, you watch as the body convulses, and it immediately jumps to its feet, eyes like confused, looking around. It doesn't look like it was in that same like sort of rampaging state earlier, but it does see you over it, and it is aware of the fact that it's not dead. And it just seems very confused, I would say. However, it doesn't seem scared. It doesn't seem scared by the situation. It very well seems like it could die again, you know. You fuck around, find out. But still very confused as it sort of immediately starts to pull itself to its feet, looking at the area. And there is a look of alarm from all three of the other ones that needs no insight check.
As we're as sort of I'm having this sort of exchange with this dude on the hill here, on the cliff here, I'm just gonna point at Jogun without looking and say, "She's hers now. We are merciful travelers."
Oh.
Referring to the Croxagore that just got revived.
Make a persuasion check.
I feel like when Jogun
Jungum could assist this if you would like to use a help action to assist with this, Jungum.
Oh, of course I would.
should have said the
Do
words.
you
"Welcome
wanna
to our
do it?
Lord and
Okay,
Savior
no.
Father."
No, you said it. You're doing it.
I have to do
He
it.
said the
okay.
words.
Wait, you still
14.
get also the 1d3 for ability checks from your
That
thing.
is true.
It hasn't been 10
Wait,
minutes
does
yet.
that bonus to ability check?
Is it
It
ability
does
checks?
do ability checks.
Yeah, I have it
That's
written down
new.
as 1 3 3 attack or ability check.
15. Yeah, you're right. I just forgot between that and bless what did what.
Yeah, no, I had it written down, so it's good. You're all good.
Hmm. I'm considering the consequences of this scenario. Because logically
we
speaking,
get a team pet.
as he looks at you,
Big
you see his sort of
crocodile
cold eye
monster.
scan over the creature that has just been sort of brought back to life. Is it the look of shock would disappear after a second, and then it would say to you, looking down towards Kalis, "He is one with no use, made clear by his death. Life or corpse, it matters not to us anymore." And there is like a look of like crocodilian shame on the other one's face.
Which has no facial muscles to express.
Yes, it just its head just goes down a bit.
Seems a bit deflated for a crocodile.
No, not all the way down, just tilts. And then following that up, said, "You have already proven your strength against him. You can make him submit." And he seems perfectly fine with that idea.
I'm gonna call up to the crocodile. Sounds good. We don't intend any further conflict, so we'll stay out of your hair scales.
So, and as he says, "Make your way quickly," and the largest one would begin to sort of turn back towards the jungle.
Yep, we will. Thank you. Bye. Thanks, Crocodile Council.
Revivify just brings it back to life. Like it's not like the crocodile's not a corpse, right?
No, it's. I mean, it's still very injured. It is alive though. It has 1 hit point.
She used the good necromancy on him.
However, Revivify also does not make a creature inherently loyal to you. He is just back alive.
Now we have an angry crocodile to take with us. Yay. Yeah.
Can I go over to our Croxagore?
You sure can.
His name is Larry.
I just want to place like a friendly hand, on his shoulder, his or her shoulder. They're a crocodile. I don't know what possible traits I would determine their sex through. But yeah, I just want to place a friendly hand on their shoulder and say, if you don't want to have another exchange with me, you listen to that woman, indicating Jugun, and you follow her commands. And I'm definitely trying to intimidate the 1 HP crocodile.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation check at advantage.
Cool.
Pretty good. Wow, you have -1 to charisma. I never knew.
Checks out.
Again, the facial muscles, they're important for the expression.
So, as you look at it and you sort of place your hand upon it, it sort of like tenses up as you get closer to it and you touch it as it stares at your hand. It hears your words, and this one also seems to be able to not only understand the common tongue, but speak it as well. Sparks, you would know that is incredibly fucking weird for anything around here to speak common. You don't have to make a history check for that.
This is really weird. You shouldn't be able to do that.
And as it says so, or as you say that, and it raises its head to look at you, you can see the defiance in its eyes. "Next time, it won't be so easy. You won't have, if you didn't have help." but
Hmm.
it seems to be complying outside of that. However, it definitely is doing so out of some sort of internal like logic. You know how like the sort of like rule of the strong works in many places, and it seems that that is the code that's keeping this creature abiding by your guys's order or by your order.
Well,
I'll just
be
give them like a hefty pat on the back and then remove my hand from them.
And as you guys have that exchange with the others, the sort of lead cards are finally disappearing. You would see the group appear from the cave. Other Sparks, staying at the mouth of the cave, not to get too close to other Sparks, who has moved up.
I'll just wave.
He'll wave back. So, should we get going, or do we need a break for a bit? You guys, some of you look worse. And also, as he points, is he? Are you keeping that?
I don't think we should, but Jugga made a friend. Do you know what she's like?
Oh, she did it again. Cool.
Phil just like give him crackers. I'm sure he's hungry.
Let's see.
Please make the crocodile wear people clothes.
Are you gonna buy clothes?
Maybe.
Alice, can you ask what the crocodile's name is? I don't think they see me as anything more than food.
Yeah, I'm Kalis, and this is I introduce everyone. What do you go by? What's your given name?
Oh, as he looks at you, he takes a second, and then begrudgingly will say Rusk. And he'll expel, and there you go. That's Lilith, not Rusk.
H.
Or no, I'm sorry, Rusk. It's got a it says it's Rusk.
Well, it's better meeting you now than in combat.
Says, I may have walked, but you are the ones who struck first, and that's not forgotten.
Ooh, cool.
What from here?
Cool.
This is the thing you type of people do? Stand in the jungle and wait?
So I need to figure out what Sparks needs to skip.
So, do you know, you're from around here, right? Right? Does he even acknowledge my existence?
He looks at you blank. He looks at you, but he looks at you blankly. Like that was the dumbest question you could have fucking asked him.
Well, I mean, Yuan-Ti aren't usually around from around here, so, I'm wondering if this specific area is where you're from, or if you traveled to kill the Yuan-Ti.
This is our lands.
Cool. We're looking for some sort of magical artifact, temple, altar. I wouldn't suppose you know anything of the like.
And I forgot. The Mojang would have just wandered into the forest. Every time he sees you, he gives him a headache. So let me just lead him off the map.
I mean, he's already gone. He was there.
Yeah,
for
it's been a minute. It's been 1 minute. I just saw him on there and it reminded me. As he once again looks at you, you see him consider something for a second. And then goes, oh fuck. Wait, my stomach got really weird. Yeah, as he looks at you, responding to your question, he would say, "The ancient places of this land are not to be trespassed on by peoples like you."
Well, you see, I got permission from a god to go here, so
I care not for any of your gods. Their words have no value to me.
Them ours?
Where?
Jen kind of like goes to her side, like,
Fuck, it happened again.
well, could you tell us where they are so we can avoid them?
Make a deception check. They're not smart.
I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage.
I'll make an insight check for him.
Okie dokie, where the hell is deception?
Oh wow, actually pretty good.
I don't think
It's
it's gonna
minus
help him.
2.
Never mind.
Ah,
So as you look at him, if we go towards the areas, I will steer you away. But I can't betray my people by giving you their locations. Is yeah. And he goes, what would he say? The falls of Utsak are sacred to our people, and we can't let those like you near them.
The Falls of Utsak. The Falls of Utsak.
Well, Skulls can do that. Good job.
Shuffle off to the side and point a finger at the other sparks. You heard about this? The Falls of Utsak?
Yeah, no, that's kind of the area where we were generally going towards. We think we found it kind of circled in on it, but we haven't found the exact spot. We were waiting for the approach before we got people gathered together because it'd be irresponsible if we just went and did it by myself because I keep getting yelled at for them, or for that. So we were waiting, but we know where the falls are, and you see the what's it called? Roosh going. You must not go near the falls. That's against.
No. I'm using the message spell here.
Okay.
I'm 60 feet away from him. I'm not yelling.
I assumed you two were just yelling back and forth.
No. You're just basically pointing at each other every time we
Just
need
like,
to speak. Just like
it's like that Spider-Man meme, but that's how you talk.
I need to get a third one. I need to split again. 3 spots. So we can point at each other with, do the Spider-Man meme completely.
Does that feel like a good
Time
idea?
travel, this shit.
Does that,
No, it's
does
a
that feel
terrible
like a good
idea. It
idea?
was a terrible idea splitting into 2, but here we are.
But yeah, nope. Southwards is the area we're going. We have like the vague area. We've looked at the maps, and that's where the intersection of the ley lines in this area are. So we're assuming that's where the altar will be. We have not found any hints about what Mystra called the magical beast that guards it yet, and we are worried about that still.
I turn to Rusk and go, is there a magical beast protecting the falls? And what is it? Just in case we accidentally go near it.
I'll give you got a 29. The creature of Baz is one we must avoid at all costs. If angered, it could fell this, or it could fell all of the people in this lands. They are creatures not to be
Okay.
trifled with, older than any of ours, or older than any of the peoples of our lands.
But
Sorry,
what
what
is it?
was his name?
Baz,
Buzz?
yeah.
Baz.
That's what he calls him.
B. Oh,
Oh, that guy says it.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
think
they're
it's
jumping
B
around.
spell. So what is this Baz?
Great and
Have I
terrible
heard of it
creature.
before?
Is it like lizard-like, or is it like identically?
I have not
Yeah.
seen Boz. There's only stories of Boz.
Okay,
from great
so tell me
elders.
some of the stories of Bars.
My role is not as a storyteller. I don't tell stories. That's not my role in the tribe.
Well, you're not in your tribe anymore, you're in our tribe. And an our storyteller.
But I'm of the warrior class. Why would I tell stories? This doesn't make sense.
Multi-class.
Are you asking me
You can
to?
tell stuff. If you learn to tell stories, you can tell stories of your great prowess in combat, and embellish how much of a great warrior you are.
Embellishment of one's accomplishments is the task of a coward.
I mean, and you could tell your story accurately then, instead of having someone else tell your story. A coward, as you say.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yes, I'm saying that you should learn to tell your story so it can be told accurately instead of someone that is a coward telling your story and getting it wrong.
Once I learn a story, I will share it with you.
But you know the stories of ours, so why don't we start there?
No, I've only heard them.
Repeat them back to me.
I mean, I don't know if I do that. It's okay, Sparks.
Meow.
1 second, I need to say something. Okay, yeah, no, I was sure about that. He's looking at you absolutely dumbfounded by the concept of him repeating a story that he hasn't quote unquote learned or whatever that means. He has no conception of what that is. You can tell there's very little thoughts behind his eyes, and you're straining him right now.
He was the first one to jump down after all.
Look, why don't I'm gonna say this out of ear of Rusk, our friend, our new member. How about idea? We just go where we need to go and ignore him until he becomes a problem.
I
That's
mean,
my plan.
Huh?
yeah, but I was just trying to get some useful information out of him first.
Yeah, we got.
I mean, we got the name of the Guardian. Have I ever heard of Bars? Let me do a history check, please.
It wouldn't be a history check.
Do anyone beat dropping bars?
What languages do you speak,
Lore?
Sparks?
Not Draconic.
They don't speak Draconic. I know you wouldn't speak their language. I'm trying to think if there'd be anything similar enough for you to at least translate what the name Boz means to them.
No, it's common and it's Elvish. I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
common and Sylvan.
Okay, if that's the
Either
case,
one
then
of
I will
those.
give you the opportunity to make a history check. But
Oh,
no,
great.
it's not one that anyone would be able to help you on, if I'm being honest. Actually, no, you could get advantage, but I'd say it's more like you trying to coax out the details of what it could possibly mean, by using like the context of ways of like adjectives to describe Boz.
Okay.
None of them are positive.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it, but again, we've seen my rolls. That's
12?
more than normal.
Okay. From what you can understand, from him, the name Boz, how do I say? It translates to what like would be like in the Kroxigor tongue, like emperor, like king, some sort of like ruler.
Right. Probably a big lizard. Or crocodile. I turn around, spin around, and then point to the other Sparks and basically relay the information. Hey, managed to talk to Rusk here about the Guardian. Apparently, it's called Bars, and that translates to like king or something like that.
Oh, so like the king of the jungle,
Or the king of them. I don't know.
like a lion. I actually haven't seen any
No.
lions out here. I don't know why they call them that.
Thinking of a really big lizard, actually.
We've seen some pretty big ones so far. So if it's bigger than those, then we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said something along the lines of it being released to destroy the world.
Probably not the whole world.
No, exactly. That's our job.
Well, just stay over there for now. But with that, sort of, gotta find the names again.
Do you guys need to rest? Should we take a bit of a rest before we head south?
Please. Yes, that
Karen
would.
looks like she's
We're
been
in a long one.
run over.
That sounds like a good
Yeah.
idea.
How
I've
about
been,
the other group?
I mean,
run through.
we're mostly fine over here. Is there yell. Where didn't really take the brunt of it.
Did you guys
Mm,
But we've
go
been
on
traveling
watch
all
for a
day.
little bit?
Yeah,
Maybe
I'll.
we just
Yeah,
take a brief. What time is it in the evening, actually?
you guys have been traveling for about what, like half a day? You teleported here early in the morning, so it'd probably be like maybe like 4 p.m.
Yeah, I figure we can get a
You
short rest
guys,
in us, and then still travel for a couple of hours before we have days.
yeah, you could. Yeah, you guys get a short rest then.
Eat.
Cool. So, as you all do that,
Don't you ever kill him.
and you could get a chance to meet up with everybody. Sparks is going to other Sparks. Sparks 2 is going to move far outside the mouth of the cave. So you guys, if you guys want to shelter in there briefly, and they're gonna sort of post up on the outside, I guess. And I actually I think that's where we're gonna stop for this week.
Hmm.
I think that's a good stopping
That's kinda-
point. Yeah, that's a good stopping point. But yeah,
Hey.
typical bullshit that I say at the end of the games. Thank you all for playing. If you watched, thank you for watching. Hopefully you do it next time. That applies to everybody watching and playing. I'd appreciate that. And if not, fuck you. But not
Oof.
personally. I will take it personally every single time. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep at night. We'll see
Take
you
that,
next.
Ethan's dad.
Oh, oops,
And
forgot.
Mandy and Near.
That's our fan art department right there. Oh, can't
They
forget
literally
it.
did one tonight.
Mhm.
Literally
Yeah.
did one tonight.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you for that. I enjoyed
I
it.
love that.
But hopefully we'll be playing next week, and if not, we'll be playing the week after, and if not, the week after, and eventually, if not, that statement will be correct. Have a good night.